afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003, Great American Ballpark. Today we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Dan, two big-time power arms featured in this one.
Yeah, man, we've got a couple of right-handers that can bring the noise here. Both of these guys, big power arms. Philo plays in the game of baseball. Also, a good assortment of breaking pitches. If these two guys are on, I think you're going to see a lot of swings and misses in this ballgame.
It's Reds baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a two-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
Colton Wong is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Mastakis has room in foul territory. He's got it one away.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 11, Mckinney.
So one down, no one aboard, and in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
The count now at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Once again, a 3-2. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Travis.
So next to bat will be Travis Shaw. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Low for ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. McKinney stands at first with 1 out. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2.
No, that's down. Full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
A little bouncer. Another full count pitch home. And it's fouled away. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I got 2-1 to count.
First and second now, one man out.
Nope,
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. And he fouls this one off. Two down, runners at first and second. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. His prior history versus this arm, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Ready with the 1-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
And that'll bring up Kesten Hira. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
1-0. Here it is. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And there's the first strike. 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Two and one. Here it is. Sharp ground ball to third. Mastakis has it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's through for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. That he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First offering. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. The 1-0 delivery. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
3 runs already home here. Chopped weakly to the right. The 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Brewers lead this one 3-0. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate is Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the left fielder, Kesten Hira.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. The pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And that one yanked just foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Nick Castellanos now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Castellanos, a a native Floridian. He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order, still down 3-0. So here is Brandon Woodruff. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kesten Hira.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A ball and a strike. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. 2 gone. Stepping up is Travis Shaw. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Has a look, now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1.
Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Winker gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Brewers strand one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next the dangerous power threat, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
First pitch coming, here it is. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2. On deck, Mike Mastakis. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
The third baseman Mike Mastakis now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Open stance by Mastakis, and now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Debro, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
So here's Tyler Naquin.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home.
That's Bolton.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Fouled away. Mastakis, base runner at first with 1 out. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Jonathan India digging in now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 3-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. So here's Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the brick.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Next to dig in, Omar Narvaez. He doubled his last time up. Now here it comes.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2. Oh, that's up there.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the 3rd. And in at the plate steps Kesten Hira. And now the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a shot out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. In at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
In now, Luis Urias.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Just missing here, 2-0.
And here he is in the third inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
Bradley stands at second with 2 gone. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Just gets a piece there at 98 on the gun. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 4 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the third now, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart.
For the Reds, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
First pitch coming, here it is.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out. So 1 out, nobody aboard. And digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Standing in now, Jesse Winker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 pitch. Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
On its way is pitch number 75. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Scooped up, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Colton Wong. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So stepping in is Billy McKinney. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Chopped weakly to the left. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they hold a 4-0 lead. At the plate now is Nicolas Castillanos, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Castellanos.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And there's one down now. Next up is Joey Votto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. lifted the other way down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez popped him up. Hira is there. He's got it, and there are two down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Mike Mastakis. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He collected a base hit his first time up. Hit hard on the ground to second. Wong has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We played 4 full. Milwaukee leads it 4-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Travis Shaw. First pitch on its way. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that's finally over for a strike. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch.
You got a full count. 3-2.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, Avisail Garcia. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's the pitch. Narvaez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Naquin's under it. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. Now one down with the bases empty, and in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India. First pitch on the way, and looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. To third. First, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth. 2 gone in the Cincinnati fifth, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Hit toward the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Tyler Stevenson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 37, Tyler Stevenson.
First pitch on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Barnhart leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
You could tell he wants.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. Reds leave 1. They're down 4-0. Jose De Leon takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 87, Jose De Leon.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and in at the plate steps Kesten Hira.
The first baseman, Kesten Hira.
Here's the first pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Chopped to third. De Leon offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball down. That's ball 3.
Jackie Bradley Jr. waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
To the plate now, Luis Urias. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 1-2. Misses off the plate.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Good battle. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. 4 runs, 5 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Count still full, 3-2. Another payoff pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. None left for Milwaukee, but they're in front 4-0.
Leading up for the Reds, the left fielder, Kesten Hira.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Jesse Winker stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 2-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. No hits to this point. And now the first pitch.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In is Joey Votto now. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Mckinney going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They trail here 4-0. All set for the start of the inning. And next will be the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Now the pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
One out, nobody on. Three and 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So next to hit is Billy McKinney. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball that time.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 home.
Nope. Outside.
Travis Shaw would be next. Left side, but well foul. The 3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. The Brewers lead it 4-0. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Narvaez goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So now here is Mike Mastakis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Open stance by Mastakis, and now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. McKinney on the move. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. At the plate now, Tyler Naquin, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And that misses. 2-1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 2-1 home. Hot shot on the ground to short. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in the long ball threat, Travis Shaw. First pitch coming. Here it is. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Avisail Garcia, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Omar Narvaez. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
1-1 home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of the ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Next, here is Kesten Hira. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
Leading up for the Reds, the second baseman, Jonathan India.
Here's the first pitch. Jonathan India is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
India on at first, nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. He'll try again. 1-2. 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. McKinney giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Eric Yardley answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 57, Eric Yardley.
Max Schrock will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Wong. The second for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 9th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 4 and the Reds 0. Heath Hembree enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
1-1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate, Luis Urias. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Hembree, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Lifted down the line in left. One out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Tyrone Taylor will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. Now here's the first offering.
Ball. Ball one, no strike.
Two out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Winker gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 4-0. Brad Boxberger, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 45, Brad Boxberger.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Jesse Winker. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Nicolas Castillanos, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
To the plate now, Joey Votto. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Milwaukee posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Brandon Woodruff earns the victory on the mound. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: For the victorious Brewers, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Reds, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.